here at the Erie County Fair, and it's that fair feeling. It's the first bite of a warm funnel cake, the sparkle of fireworks over the Ferris wheel, the sound of laughter echoing from the midway, and the pride of a blue ribbon hanging in the barn. It's that feeling you only get right here, as Marv Levy would say, right now at the Erie County Fair. Yeah, right? I love the line this year, that fair feeling. It's the best 12 days of summer. We all look forward to it. Many of you here are here every day for the run of the fair, and we're glad you're back with us. My name is John Tusciulo from WBBZ TV, your hometown MeTV station, Channel 5. We're home with Fair Day Live. Hope you watch weekday mornings at 8:30 and weekends on Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10:30 with Liz Mantell. And if you're joining us from home, because we're on the World Wide Web, you could be watching anywhere in the world. We're glad you're watching us as well. We're streaming the opening ceremony right now on the Erie County Fair Facebook page. So we're fortunate today to be joined by an honor guard made up of members from Armor Fire. We thank you for your service and for being here to help us start the fair with pride, right? From the Armor Fire folks. So with that, let's turn to the stars of our national anthem, our very own Erie County Fair Pepsi All-Star Band, who you've been listening to. These incredible students, grades 7 through 12, auditioned for this role and will perform each evening during the fair at 7 p.m. at the Family Entertainment Complex. The band is led by directors Augie Vitale and Carolyn Krasinski. All-Star Band, take it away. Thank you, Pepsi All-Star Band. The 185th Erie County Fair has come together thanks to thousands of hands, our staff, volunteers, concessionaires, exhibitors, and so many more. Their passion and preparation will be on display for the next 12 unforgettable days right here in Hamburg. And representing the dedicated team behind it all, who has made some amazing changes in these last few years here at the Erie County Fair, would you please welcome the CEO of the Erie County Agricultural Society, Mrs. Jessica Underberg.
Thank you, John. Hi, everyone, friends, neighbors, fairgoers, elected officials, and our media partners. Welcome to the 185th Erie County Fair. This event is the heart and soul of summer in Western New York. But the fair is more than just bright lights, mouth-watering food hot off the grill, and top-notch entertainment. It's where our agricultural roots shine, where learning comes alive, and where innovation takes center stage. Right now, livestock are getting their final touch-ups, creative arts exhibits are earning those coveted blue ribbons, and the fairgrounds are buzzing with the perfect mix of tradition and progress. We're here to celebrate agriculture's vital role in a world drifting from its roots, while inspiring the next generation to carry this legacy forward. I'm thrilled to share that we've awarded $105,000 in scholarships to some incredible students. Those scholarships are awarded to some incredible students who sharpen their skills right here on these fairgrounds. with awards ranging from $1,500 to $10,000. Let's give them a huge round of applause for their hard work. You can see all of those winners on the banners up and down the Avenue of Flags. Here's to celebrating the milestone, honoring our past, building a future that reflects strength and spirit of our community. Welcome to the 185th Erie County Fair. Let's make it unforgettable, and welcome Chairman of the Board, Jim Brass.
Good morning. We're so glad that you're here to help celebrate a tradition that has brought our community together for generations. I'd like to begin by recognizing the dedicated Board of Directors of the Erie County Agricultural Society. Tara Whiten is our Vice Chair. Jeffrey Weirdine is our Treasurer. John Leamer, Secretary. Robert Brunner. Ronald Getter. Tama Gresco-Sowers. Wesley Dust. Daniel Sauda. Karen Schmitz. Robert Trusiak. And Thomas Waring, who was unable to attend. To our hardworking, passionate staff and volunteers, the entire Board of Directors thanks you. Your dedication and countless hours of preparation and hard work make this incredible fair better and better every year. My first fair was the 121st Fair, and though I must admit I did not see nor do I remember anything about that fair. I returned on the 122nd Fair, and according to my parents, I had a wonderful time. I was by then 4 months old. From the 123rd to the 138th Fair, I don't think I missed a single fair, and I enjoyed every one of them. But it was the 139th Fair, and I know you're all doing the math in your head trying to figure this out, that stands out the most. My family had been showing quarter horses at the fair for many years, and this year was no different. But after a long, hot day of showing horses, I walked into barn 12C and saw the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen sitting on a bale of hay. She was wearing a shirt that said trouble. And while I wasn't looking for trouble that day, that's what I found. But I've been lucky enough to be with her ever since. Together, we rarely missed a fair. While we dated, we showed horses against each other. And after we married, we showed together, but I became her groom. And evidently, that's where the bride and the groom comes from in the wedding ceremony, so it makes sense. Later, our sons joined us at the fair, involved with 4-H, showing horses, and even pigs for a few years. Now our grandsons are carrying on that tradition, involved in 4-H, competing in junior arts and crafts, and eagerly looking forward to when they're old enough to attend fair camp. So as you explore the fairgrounds today, enjoy all the sights and sounds that make this fair so special, the diverse exhibits showcasing creativity, the craftsmanship passed down through generations, the many different animals, the thrill of the Straits Midway, and the music and laughter in the air, and of course the food. And while you're enjoying it all, remember where it begins, with agriculture. Without farmers, their animals, the crops they grow, and the countless people that support them, we wouldn't have these unique fair foods, nor the foods we depend on every day. This fair exists to honor that hard work, to educate, to inspire future generations of farmers, and to remind us where our food comes from. I encourage you to visit the barns, meet the animals and their caretakers, and experience that story firsthand. It's a story worth knowing and sharing. Lastly, before the day is done, I hope you'll pause for just a moment, look around at where you are, who you're with, and soak in the joy of our community coming together. The Erie County Fair has a way of creating memories that last a lifetime. My hope is that the memories you make here are just as warm, meaningful, and lasting as the ones this fair has given me. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful time and enjoy the fair.
There you go. Very expensive piece of technology right there. We are a family here at the fair, and I want to thank Jessica and Allison and Holly for bringing me back to host. I also want to make mention, kind of going off script, in the last year, we lost John's wife, the beautiful Flora, who we'd all see on the fairgrounds, and I know she's watching us from heaven, right, John? She is, absolutely. So just want to make mention of Flora. look forward to this all year long. Would you please now welcome to the stage Commissioner Richard Ball, New York State Department of Agriculture and Markets. Please welcome the Commissioner.
Well, thank you so much, Don. Appreciate the opportunity to be back here at the Erie County Fair. And you know, it's a pretty great day in New York State when we can come together and celebrate our history, our heritage, our agricultural community, our traditions, and our youth. And I think this year we can also celebrate so many memories, although I can't top that memory portfolio that you got. That's pretty amazing. A pretty relevant memory for me, though, is walking around this fair on Governor Hochul's first week in office. And you know what we talked about? We talked about fairs. We talked about how important they are and the role they play in connecting the dots between one of the greatest agricultural communities in the country here in New York State and people, consumers in New York State. And I think the opportunity for our youth to reach out and actually touch agriculture, to touch the food system, maybe plant some ideas in their head about a career in the food system is pretty special. And here at this fair, Jessica and her team, nobody does a better job at connecting our young people with agriculture. There's no fair that does a better job than that. Let's give a hand for the Erie County Fair. So this tradition for me is pretty special. And I just have to say that, you know, today there's plenty of things for us to worry about as we get up in the morning and look at the news. But you know, right here, for these special 12 days, you can walk through these gates and know that America is alive and well right here at the Erie County Fair. So great to be with you. Have a great fair, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now joining us on stage, a legacy leader here in Western New York. Please welcome Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz.
Thank you, John. Welcome to the 185th edition of the Erie County Fair. Now, Commissioner Ball gave some great shout-outs to the Erie County Agricultural Society, but the thing he didn't say is, this is the best county fair in New York State, right? He can't say that, but we can. I do want to thank the Agricultural Society, led by Jessica and her team, for the work that they do every year to grow not only the fair, but the facilities. Look at this incredible building that we're in, this wonderful new facility that wasn't here last year, and they keep on doing that throughout the entire facility. So I want to thank them for the work that they do to continue to grow the fairgrounds, but also to ensure that the fair meets the needs of this community and keeps up the traditions of the past. When you walk into the fairgrounds, as was noted, you start thinking about not just today, but when you were here as a child, when you're here as a teenager, bringing back the memories of our youth and creating new memories going forward. So to all, on behalf of the people of Erie County, I want to welcome you all to the opening of the fair, the best 12 days of summer. And when you're here, make sure you check out Erie County. We are in the Marketplace building, and then we have our sheriff's office and our great sheriff's team that'll be here the whole time, right next door in the building there. So make sure you come and check out your departments, because in Erie County, you are our bosses. We work for you, and we want to let you know that we're here to serve you and find out all that you can about the services that are offered in Erie County at the Marketplace building. So to all, let's hope for the best weather for the next 12 days and have a great fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. We just want to recognize some other leaders who are here. They're not going to speak, but we'll ask them to stand if they're in the audience. Please wave if you can. Mayor of the Village of Hamburg, Tom Tallman. Thank you, Tom, for being here and all that you do. Hamburg Town Supervisor Kathy Rybczynski. Executive Director of the South Towns Chamber of Commerce, Matthew Height. Kim Peck from Senator Pat Gallivan's office. Meg Wolf, Assembly Member Rivera's office. Our Erie County Sheriffs, thank you for the service that you do. Give them a round of applause. They're all here. Yeah. And representing Governor Kathy Hochul, Bonnie Kane Lockwood. So as you entered the gates this morning, all of you, of course, noticed the large food donation bins. Today is our special food drive day in partnership with Feed More Western New York. Guests who bring 4 canned goods receive free admission. So if you're watching and you're thinking of coming to the fair today, 4 canned goods, you get in for free and you're helping a great cause. So I'd like to invite Catherine Schick, Public Relations Manager at Feed More, and Colin Bishop. Come on up. Is Colin here? So these are the people that run Feed More Western New York all year long. So one of the shows we used to do on the WBC and hope to bring back is called Bragging, which is game show. So we're going to do a little bit of trivia to take a look at some of the great statistics. Okay, you ready for this, Colin? Ready. The whole world's waiting. Here we go. How many pounds of canned goods were donated on opening day of 2024? Was it A, 15,312, B, 153,125, or C, 1,531? Let's get the real answer.
That would be B, 153,000.
Get ready for the next one. How many pounds of locally raised meat were donated last year? Audience, you try it first. A, 256. B, 2,567. Or C, 25,670.
C.
Colin?
B, 2,567.
How many pounds of locally grown produce were part of the donation? 498. 849 or 984?
It is A, 498.
Alright, so we all have to catch up on our numbers. This is the largest single day summertime food drive in Western New York, and it's all thanks to you. So, Catherine Collins, make a few comments.
Well, we want to thank, on behalf of all of us at Feed More Western New York and the neighbors we serve, all of the incredible people who make today possible. And that, of course, starts with Jessica Underberg, CEO of the Erie County Agricultural Society, everyone involved with the Agricultural Society and the Erie County Fair, all of the amazing supporters, the volunteers who are donating and helping with that donation process today, and of course all of you, our attendees, our participants, who is working to make today possible. This is a beautiful tradition for our community, and not only is it a tradition, but it is a critical drive for Feed More Western New York. This is the largest one-day summertime drive for us, and we are absolutely at a point of the year where our donations slow down dramatically. So the Erie County Fair opening day food drive has become such a vital resource for us. It allows us to take in those donations of nutritious food and get it out to our food pantries, our hunger relief agencies who open their doors across the community of Erie, Niagara, Cattaraugus, and Chautauqua County. The need continues to grow in Western New York. Last year we served nearly 166,000 individuals, and that is not possible without the people and support of wonderful partners like you all. So thank you so much for being a part of this day. I know that we're going to have an incredible day of those donations. Keep them coming, help us fill our totes. And again, thank you to all of you and all of you for making today possible.
Thanks, Catherine. Thanks, Colin. So this morning on Fair Day Live, we got to meet our next guest, and soon in another interview with Judge Peggy Wolfgang, we're going to meet our next guest a little bit more on WBZ. We have a very special celebrity guest here today at the fair. Emmy Award-winning Blue Ribbon Baker, celebrity chef, and beloved TV personality, Sandra Lee. Yeah, Sandra's here. Sandra will be helping the judge. I wouldn't want to be the cook that's facing her as a judge. She's going to help judge, taste, and demonstrate all sorts of delicious creations over the next 3 days in the fairground. So, please welcome Sandra Lee. Sandra, for those of us in TV, we know you from all your various shows, but give us a little bit of your background. What got you started in cooking on television?
Well, I never wanted to be on television, frankly. I originally started my company at the State Fair in Los Angeles. I won the blue ribbon in the LA County Fair. And so I then, many of you know, went to a saucery class for a couple of weeks at the Cordon Bleu. And when I saw all the ingredients that they were using to make all of those sauces, I decided it was ridiculous because it didn't work for my girlfriend, Colleen Schmidt, Fredonia, Wisconsin, with 3 kids. And so I said, how do you remake this with things from the grocery store? And Semi-Homemade was born. And then when Semi-Homemade was so hot, I went to the Food Network and I said, I want to do the Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. Because I won the Blue Ribbon in the Erie County Fair, and because fairs are such a mainstay of our country. 2/3 of Americans visit their state fairgrounds one time during the year, and 1/3 of the United States goes to the fair during their fair, right? So why wouldn't we show blue ribbons? They didn't want to do that. You have to remember it's New York City and agencies, and they don't get the country. I grew up there. So, 12 years later, I finally sold Best in Fair to Netflix. You can watch it now. It's a food competition show on Netflix. And then I called Marla. Where's Marla? Who is the head of like all the fairs. And now I know this is actually your favorite fair, which you could never say when she was head of. Of all the fairs in the country, and this is my second stop, and I'm so happy to be here. 18 months.
So, Sandra, what are you going to look forward to seeing and tasting here at the Erie County Fair? I see a lot of them. You're not going to try to describe Oreos, are you? Those are a little crazy.
Well, there's a tasting, you know, the competitions, whether it's baking or canning, are a big part of the fair. So there's going to be a bruschetta tasting, right? Creative arts and range, and then there's going to be a kids competition, and they're going to be making salsa. So those are the two, and Mexican food is a food group to me, so salsa's down. You can ask Lena, my beautiful assistant. Lena, stand up. Lena goes everywhere with me. Thank you, Lena. And I also want to thank Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for all this hard work. And I want you guys to go check something out. I told the editor-in-chief of Good Housekeeping about Jessica and the fair. And they just ran a huge story, and the story was so popular 2 days ago when it went up. It's on their landing page with pictures of volunteers, of the fair. It's a beautiful thing. So
Sandra, we're happy to have you. We should make mention, Sandra's a breast cancer survivor. You were inspiring to women. What do you say to women who are facing those challenges?
oh, wow. First of all, take it day by day. Give yourself a lot of rest and a lot of love and a lot of slack. Feel what you feel when you feel that it's fine. Lean into your family. Let your husband have it when he needs it. You know, the basics. And just take care of yourself. Self-care and be aggressive. You know, early detection is everything. Don't find out because you missed a year. And 1 year I missed a year. Had it been the year I was diagnosed, which is a decade ago, I'm 10 years out this year. You have to stay on your health. You have to be your own advocate. And then you have to advocate for other people.
And where can we see you now? So as you know, Netflix, on stream, where can we find you? I know we have the website, sandralee.com.
You can go to semi-homemade.com, sandralee.com. You can go to Netflix. It's called the Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. And of course, we have a New Yorker and a potato farmer as one of our contestants. We had to do that. So,
Great. Sandra, thank you for being here. Sandra Lee, everybody. Big star here at the Erie County Fair. It's her first visit to the Erie County Fair, and we have a lot of folks who are making their first visit here to the Erie County Fair. You know, Mark, right behind you, I hear some rattling behind stage. I think there's somebody back there. I'm not sure who he is. Bear with me, folks. We have somebody who just crashed the news conference. Who's coming out here? Wait a minute. You may have seen him on America's Got Talent, the Ringling Circus. Fellow Rock, who's our
You know, I'm here part of the ultimate daredevil, ultimate sunshine, full of daredevils, and some of it is hair-raising. So look at this.
What can we expect from you here at the Erie County Fair, Mel? Your first visit?
Well, a lot of thrills, fun for the whole family. Like I said, it's called the Ultimate Stunt Show. So you'll see motorcycles inside that big steel wall, people who walk the high wire, FMX motorcycle jumping, will they'll jump 30 feet in the air, 75 feet long, and then a couple of the acts that you may or may not have seen me do on America's Most Wanted. It was one show, I'm sorry. America's Got Talent, where it's that 40-foot sway pole where I climb up and sway back and forth. And then that thing, it's got a very funny name. All around the world it has the same name. China, Germany, Japan. It translates to the Wheel of Death. I give it a different name. It's called the Wheel of Wonder. Wondering if you're going to survive sounds so much more appealing.
What are you going to do first this morning?
Here, I brought one of these. I'm a little tired because they told me if I would come here and basically make a big plug for the show. So I figured if that was big enough of a big plug, so here, don't hold back. No, okay. Tell you what, I got something that's, I've been working on it. Here, hold on to that. Don't know what you're going to say about that. Plug this thing into this thing. Don't touch my hair. Exactly. Okay, you guys are just fine right there. I'm going to grab something that's halfway recognizable with people all around the world. But basically, this is it looks like a standard issue BMX bicycle. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to do, I've been working on this stuff, especially for this fair. You guys are safe there. You guys are safe. Maybe you're not. One step back and you'll be fine, because no one's ever gotten hurt today. Yeah. But basically, I ride and then do a somersault off the stage. Okay? So, basically, sorry. Are you ready? All right. Hold on. I can do this. All right. This has never happened again before. This is I got to figure it out. Don't worry, the actor's picking up. I needed to go to something. All right. Like I said, don't worry. When faced with the inevitable improv, okay, I'm going to do this. I don't know about you, but I'll be impressed if this works. All right, thank you. Now, applause. Thank you. Hold on. All right. Maybe I need this piece. Sometimes that's important. What's that online where you buy things like when you don't know what it is, you buy it, it's unboxed, and then some Etsy or something like that. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace. These are what they call extra pieces. Here! They went to no expense for those. Tell you what, maybe it's easier if I start down there already. Don't go anywhere. I know the act is. Give me just a second. The seat's a little high for me, so give me a second, Mike. Oh, I knew what you were thinking. Use the rise. Thank you. Smart thinking. Thank you very much. I knew that. Here. All right. I'll try this. Don't worry. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! Hey,
before the big finale, we do want to make mention of some of the UFGs. They're not UFOs, they're UFGs, the Ultimate Fairgoers. Do we have some of the Ultimate Fairgoers in the audience here today? Of course you're here. New to the group, a round of applause. I don't think she's here. She's out getting some fried dough maybe on the grounds. Haley Harris is our 2025 winner for the Ultimate Fairgoer this year. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed, but we've got a really big finale, so I want to make sure everybody gets in the photo. So we'll go from wood to wood here. Everybody get together. But Jessica Underberg's going to join me for the big moment because we've got some special effects. All right, is everybody ready for the big moment? Everybody ready with their cameras? Sheriff's are ready in case everybody gets out of hand. Here we go. Everybody's ready. Jessica, at the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. The fair is officially open!